Today, I want to share 5 critical updates every Amazon seller needs to be aware of. Also going to give you one action step at the end of each. If you enjoyed this, please drop it a quick like for me. Remember, sub to the channel so you don't miss other updates like this, but let's jump straight in. Number 1, 10 bullet points. Now the official story here is that third-party sellers get a max of 5. We know that well. And then vendors get a max of 10. So they have an additional 5 bullet points. But I'm not so sure that's actually what's happening in the real world. I think Amazon is actually rolling out the 10 bullet points to all Amazon third-party sellers. And here's why. 1, within my own seller account, I have this option on some products, but not on others. But I have this option on some products and I am not a vendor. And 2, there are a lot of non-vendor listings on Amazon that currently have more than 5 bullet points. Remember, vendors sell their products to Amazon employed buyers who then list those products and sell them as Amazon. So Amazon is the seller of those products. This means you can tell when it's a vendor listing. These Hanes compression shorts are a good example of this. They are resold by Amazon. You can see over here it says ships from Amazon, but importantly it says sold by Amazon. As a vendor, as you'd expect, they also have more than 5 bullet points here. There's actually 8. So looking at the same type of product but sold by a third-party seller, like you and I, who lists and sells the product as their brand or as their company. You can see here that it ships from Amazon, but it is sold by Teleleo, the third-party seller. So this is not a vendor listing. Yet over here we can see there are 7 bullet points, again exceeding the max of 5. And there are many other cases of this, like this with this piggy bank toy with more than 5 bullets. Or the same thing here with this hammock. And the action step for this one is to check if you can add more than 5 bullet points on any of your products. It will say add more, like this, after the 5th bullet, and then you could probably add more up to 10. And then in terms of using this, personally I think the best is to actually separate out your existing 5 bullet points, particularly if they're quite bulky and text heavy. Separate those out into more powerful points so it's neater and easier for customers to read. One warning here is don't make this too long. If you've ever gone to a listing where the bullet points are just way too long, it's really annoying to try scroll down, perhaps if customers want to see reviews, etc. So use it sparingly, but you could make the section a lot neater. Number 2. Bye-bye HTML descriptions. Now, Amazon is actively removing the ability for third-party sellers to format their descriptions using HTML. Now, if you just add text to this description field for your listing, it ends up looking like a ghastly blob of text like this. So us third-party sellers had a workaround, and that was using HTML. You could do this with various tools like AMZ Data Studio, for example, and it really just easily allowed you to create HTML code for bolding, italicizing, creating line breaks, so that you could turn an ugly description like this into something that looked more like this. Of course, brand registered sellers now have access to A+ content, which means we don't use that old description field anyway. But if you aren't yet brand registered, then I'm afraid it is back to those ghastly blobs of text. And the action step here is get brand registered. Number 3. Hourly PPC data. One of the reasons that mattress companies sell their products primarily at night and focus their ad spend at night is because they were able to gain data that is when customers were making those purchase decisions. Probably because, that's when they're uncomfortable, need to upgrade that mattress. Now, this all comes down to having good hourly data to not only look at the days of the week, but look at the hours within the day and when your product performs well or when customers buy your product a lot and when they don't. But also, it would be great if you could have insight into when your competitors are bidding more, when they aren't, when are their budgets running out, etc. Now Amazon has released a new API which allows other tools to actually gather hourly data for us and present that information to us. For example, Perpetua, which which is formerly known as Salix, which you guys will know well if you watch the channel, they have this integration and they call it Stream within their dashboard. And this allows you to see your PPC ad data by the hour. Most importantly is cost per click. Now, one of the insights for Amazon, for example, is that when all the ad budgets reset at midnight, that is when you could expect the most competition because everyone is bidding at that point. And then the competition and cost per click should go down over time as everyone's budgets begin running out. And in the same way, your specific niche for your product is going to have varying cost per clicks throughout the day, depending on how your competitors have structured their campaigns. And so by leveraging this data, you can increase your bids on your ads when cost per clicks are lowest, or when the ACoS is the lowest, or when impressions are the highest. In short, you can show your ads more or less, depending on how favorable the ad environment is at that hour of the day. The ultimate goal, of course, being to save ad spend or drive more sales. Now, this does require a subscription to the Perpetua tool suite, but I know a lot of you are going to be interested in this. So after speaking with them, I have two options for you. Number one, you can sign up for a free demo with Stream, that part of Perpetua, using the first link in the pinned comment. It's totally free. That will allow you to see what this offers. Or two, you can go direct to sign up for your very own Perpetua account. And if you use code DANHourly, that is going to save you 50% off of the subscription for the first 2 months. So that's the second link below. And the action step here really depends on how much you're struggling with PPC, but at the very least, go to the pinned comment below this video, click on the link, which is going to get you a free demo of Perpetua. You can see how this could help you. Number 4, exclusive discount. I want to remind you of an exclusive discount I gained for the serious few of you who want to learn everything about the Amazon FBA business model. I know that courses have been given a bad rep over the past couple of years, but after personally spending thousands of hours on this, just as one of the trainers, I'm confident that Amazon FBA Mastery is one of, if not the best place for you to learn how to sell on Amazon. So if you want to learn tactics, skills, and then go out and do it yourself, that is what this place is for. It is an online e-commerce school, not a silver bullet. It's meant to give you the info so that you can avoid the mistakes other sellers have made and replicate their successes. And inside there's over 100 training videos. Those are all supplemented by slides, quizzes, a community, even one-on-one sessions. And now you can save 10% on all of it simply by using our code DAN10 at checkout. And the action step here is you can apply today to meet with a member of the team. There you can just discuss your goals and see if this is a fit for you. You can do all of that at the link in the pinned comment below. And number 5, Amazon's product research tool. Last but definitely not least, you may remember this video where I discussed Amazon's own product research tool and how you could use it to discover products inside Seller Central, and that's called Product Opportunity Explorer. It's also free for anyone with a professional seller account. The problem was it wasn't available to everyone yet. So this one is more of a reminder because it's being rolled out aggressively right now. So you may well have access to this in your account. Action step here is check whether you have Product Opportunity Explorer available under the growth menu in Seller Central. Also, if you don't have access, you can actually email them to ask for beta access on your account. I've left that email in the description below this video. And if you do have access, then watch this video here as it's going to show you exactly how to use that for your product research. And if you enjoyed this video, please do drop it a much appreciated like for me. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Also, which of these would you like to see more on in a future upload? Comment for me below and I will catch you in the next video.